Hi everyone, welcome to James English. Seated English Pedagogy Principles of Language Teaching. From this chapter, we have 27 questions which were asked in previous examinations. So far, we have already discussed 10 questions on principles of language teaching. Now, let us continue with the question number 11 onwards. The question, how will I achieve my teaching goal? In the design of language instruction, which helps the teacher to keep the lesson on target, is are the dash objectives, methodology, documentation, evaluation. How will I achieve my teaching goal? And in this particular question, in the design of language instruction, which helps the teacher to keep the lessons on target, is it objectives, methodology, documentation, or evaluation? So here the right answer is objectives. Objectives. Next question. Dash is the particular way a learner prefers to learn a second or a foreign language. Options: cognitive style, cognitive process, behaviorist approach, literal approach. For this question, the right answer is option 4, that is literal approach. Literal approach. Next question. The focus is on using the language rather than analysis of the language, and grammar is taught implicitly rather than explicitly. This approach is known as direct approach, communicative approach, grammar translation method, structural method. Here the right answer is option 1, that is direct approach. So when language is taught and when language and grammar is taught implicitly rather than explicitly, hence the right answer is direct approach. Next question. Constructivist approach to learning does not emphasize options that authentic task in a meaningful context should be teaching as the transmission of knowledge from the enlightened to the unenlightened, that learners construct knowledge for themselves, knowledge construction instead of knowledge reproduction. Here, the right answer should be option 3, that is, that learners construct knowledge for themselves. Next question. A learner-centered class should not be the one where a learner-centered class should not be one where the learners should do the given exercise silently, as the silence is better or learning to occur. The learner's personal views and feelings are taken into consideration. The learners are intrinsically interested and are inclined to explore. The teacher acts more as another participant in the learning process. Here, the right answer should be option 3. That is, the learners are intrinsically interested and are inclined to explore. Next question. A method is a body of dash that a teacher adopts in the teaching learning process. A method is a body of techniques. Remember, a method is a body of techniques. Hence, option 1 is the right answer. Next question. Anshu is teaching English to class 6th people, or Anshu is teaching English to class 6th students and her class seems to be noisy. She is probably dash. Teaching a crowded class, not able to manage the class, not bothered about the noise, having group work. Here the right answer should be option 4, that is she is actually probably having a group work. Next question. In a constructivist classroom, while teaching a poem, which of the following is not ideal? Learners may find out on their own about the poet. Learners should be able to discover the ideas and the meaning of the poem. While teaching, a teacher should first give an introduction of the poet. The poem does not need an introduction of the poet in the beginning. Here, option 2 should be the right answer. That is, the learners should be able to discover the ideas and meaning of the poem. Next question. Etymology is dash. This is important bit. Etymology is science of study of language, science of meaning of words, science of knowing the origin of words, science of pedagogy. Here, option 3 is the right answer. That is, etymology is the science of knowing the origin of words. Next question. Teachers in an English medium school use only English to teach science, social science, and mathematics. What approach do they adopt? Options: immersion, multidisciplinary approach, bilingualism, multilingualism. Here, option 2, that is multidisciplinary approach, is our right answer. Next question. A teacher reads out the text and explains it word for word in English. What method or approach does he adopt in his class? When a teacher reads out the text and explains it for word, then it should be known as a directive approach. Remember, this is the direct approach. Next question. Brainstorming technique is useful for overcoming the problems of spelling, helping students in forming new sentences, improving students' spontaneous sensitivity, developing learners' vocabulary. Brainstorming is a technique. It is useful for helping students in forming new sentences. So, option 2 is our right answer. Next question. Lata, an English language teacher of class 7, divides the class into pairs to read a sequence of pictures and then describes it to each other. What is this activity pedagogically known as? Options: teacher facilitated reading, peer interaction, assignment, group work. Here, option 2, that is a peer interaction, is the right answer. Next question. Process writing approach could be described as bottom-up approach, horizontal approach, top-down approach, vertical approach. Process writing approach is always known as a bottom-up approach. Hence, option 1 is the right answer. Next question. Abhira, an English teacher, describes a scene and asks the learners to draw what they have heard. This is A. Options: mutual dictation, picture story, picture dictation, picture composition. Here, option 3, that is a picture dictation, is the right answer. Next question. Language is a tool because it is used for processing ideas, it is used for communication, it is used for thinking, it is used for conveying ideas. Here, option 2 is our right answer. That is, it is used for communication. Last question. TBLT in second language teaching is TBLT in second language teaching is options: tool based language teaching, task book language teaching, task based language teaching, task based language training. Here, option 3 is our right answer. That is task based language teaching. Hence, we have completed option chapter 2, that is principles of language teaching. Remember, in this chapter, we have 27 questions altogether. So, I request everyone to read the questions, listen to the questions once again so that you will have complete clarity. Today afternoon in our Telegram group, I will conduct a beautiful quiz on the principles of language teaching. I wish you all the best.